It's so good to see everybody again today. We're heading into a new multisyllable routine here because we're working with one of our 6 syllable types. It's syllable type number 5. It's the consonant LE, and the motion is the finger like this, and you kind of you sort of draw a box, okay? Because the box reminds you, if you check the chart in your room, you'll see that our a syllable type LE always has to have a consonant with an L and E after. And the vowel sound we hear is ul, ul. So there's kind of the schwa with the L after it. So ul, ul, okay? And we have many multisyllable words that have this as one of its syllable types. Okay, we're going to do a few of those today. You can see I have my syllable bars here, and I'll start this as I've done the other ones where I'll put down words. Again, I try to find unfamiliar words. It doesn't mean you haven't seen them. They're just probably unfamiliar to some of you, and that way they're not going to be words that you immediately recognize. Okay, so I'm going to start by writing this one out here. And just like all the other syllable types, we always approach them when we're trying to divide our words by focusing on our vowel sounds. So we always go right to our vowel sounds. We use both our hands, so our left hand is going to point to the first vowel we come to, and our right hand points to the second vowel. So as I look at this word, here's my first vowel. And then as I look over here, I see my second vowel. And if I'm not using my thinking, I might say, this must be a silent E, because I see an I and I see an E on the end. But if I use my thinking and I see my finger and I say, oh, wait a second, and I make this box because I see the E, the L is right before it, and there is a consonant, okay? This is definitely our LE, our syllable type LE. So I'm even going to draw that symbol to help you remember, because when I saw this E, I right away saw these other letters, okay? So that's my one syllable right there, which kind of tells us right where to divide it. We're going to divide it right there. So since we divided the word right there, we see this is our first syllable. This is a letter D. Kind of looks a little bit funny. Is that better? Okay. So I see in the first syllable, what syllable type is this? Yes, it's a closed syllable. One vowel followed by one or more consonants, okay? I'm going to pull down this syllable bar right here, because notice that I'm starting with a blend, a vowel and a consonant. And then I'm going to go right to here, and I'm going to pull down my consonant LE, okay? Because that's the syllable right there, consonant LE, okay? So now I pronounce this word. I know it's a short vowel, so this is dwin, dwin, dull. So we have the consonant, where then we have the ul, dwindle. Dwindle means to kind of wind down, dwindle down. If you've got some crazy toddlers running around and they get tired, they might sort of dwindle down, get, lay down and take a nap or something. But that word is dwindle. Okay, here's another word. Right, this almost doesn't look like a multisyllable word when you first look at it, because it kind of looks short. Okay, and I'm going to find my first vowel, and I'm going to find my second vowel, and I'm going to say, oh, wait, is that a silent E? Oh, good. I think I heard a couple of you say, no, Mrs. Markman, it's not, because I see this E, but then there's the L, and what do I see right here? That's my LE syllable, okay? See the DLE, okay? So that means if that's our multisyllable, or our syllable type right there, the LE syllable, draw that little box around there like it shows on your chart, then this is the first syllable, and that's the last syllable, okay? So now I have to put my bars down, my multisyllable bars, and so I'm just looking at an S and an I, and it is this syllable bar right here, because I have a consonant. And what syllable is this? It's an open syllable. We haven't had an open syllable in a while. It's an open syllable. So we have this, and then that means the vowel sound is long in our open syllable. If you've forgotten, make sure and check your syllable chart. It's right up there. It's the fourth, so it's an open syllable. So it's a consonant followed by a vowel, okay, with no other sound. And then this is our LE syllable type, okay? So how would we say this syllable? Sigh, because we have the consonant with a long I, and then dull, sidle, sidle, okay? I think that's probably an unfamiliar word. Okay, good job with that. You'll find that a lot of words have the LE, the consonant LE syllable. All right, here's a good one. Okay, write it right here. I hope you're getting into the routine where you know how to figure out multisyllable words by always finding the vowels first. Okay, so we're going to find the vowel first, and I'm going to use my left hand to point right here, and there's the vowel, and right here, and I'm not even going to suggest the long E because you know that all of these E's on the end are going to be the LE syllable, the consonant LE. So there it is right there. I'll draw my little box. So we know that this is LE, but it has to have a consonant in front of the LE. So make sure to include that as the whole syllable, which leaves this syllable right here, okay? So if you look at the syllable type, think in your head what bar it might be. Yeah, right here. We've got this syllable type for the first one. So that's closed. There's our short vowel sound. So we have that. We have this, the LE. How would we say these three letters? Baffle. Baffle. If you are baffled about something, you're just confused or you're kind of in disbelief. Okay? It baffles me. Okay? I'm sure you can think of something that baffles you. Okay? All right, let's end with this word right here. I think the multisyllable LE is the easiest one because it basically is the last three letters usually of the word. Okay? And here we go. Let's do this one. Some of you might know what this is. If you sew, you might know what this is. Okay? All right. Check your vowels. Okay? Hopefully, you've found the I right here. That's one of our vowels. You found the E, you noticed the LE, and then you quickly brought your box around it, and there's your syllable. And the other syllable is easy. So I'm going to look at my syllable bars to help me remind me what type it is. Okay, so I see these letters here, the one vowel. So it's, as I look here, I'm actually not going to get this one if you started to think it was going to be this one. I'm actually going to get, it always comes down to those little orange chips. I thought I didn't need my little orange chip. Here it is. Nope, it's purple. I can never find my orange chips. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here. And who can tell me why this should be orange? Tell your teacher. Yeah, it's because of that TH. It's the digraph right there. So, one sound. That's why I didn't want to use this one. That's not two sounds. Thim, because that's a closed syllable. So, thimble. Does anybody know what a thimble is? Oh, I'm sure I'll find the orange tip somewhere. A thimble is something you put on your thumb when you're sewing so that the pin doesn't hurt you. So that word is thimble. I'm going to just write one word up here for you to write down and see if you can show your teacher how you would separate it. Tell her what type the syllables are. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with that word. See if you can go ahead and make your markings and figure out what it is and pronounce that word for your teacher. Thanks for doing such a great job.